Race number 5 then is the first of our feature races. It's the Rotary Centenary Challenge Cup. 1650, it's a Class 4 contest headed by the judge. Runner-up as beaten favourite in his last start course and distance. Ha Ha Ha, a 2-time course and distance winner this season. Contribution third behind Sichuan Boss last time out. Hero Look gets up in trip. Win for Charity, last start course and distance winner. Never Better finished 5th behind him on that occasion. Mega Treasure finished in 7th spot. Money Winner was runner-up there and gets around with a lightweight here from barrier 7. All right, we've made our way across to the touchscreen to have a look at this one, Brett, and the speed map. Draw from inside to out. Mr. Cool gets out and gets rolling, but Ha Ha Heart will be our favourite. Drawn barrier 1. Should get the perfect one.
What an emphatic victory it was from him last start. Ha Ha Heart. He looked to win with a class in hand, so I think whatever happens here, Joe will just ride the horse where he's comfortable, and I probably envisage that's the spot where he'll be. These 3 horses here, Mr. Cool, Win for Charity, and also Contribution, they could be jumbled around a little bit there. You wonder whether Contribution might over-race and perhaps end up finding the front. Win for Charity could end up outside of Mr. Cool there, and Contribution in front. Those 3 will contest it. Hero Look, Ha Ha Ha, it looked like they got the lovely runs in behind. Spinning Dance has a chance of potentially being caught wide. Charity Wings back here, but he is a horse that's got a little bit of gate speed from time to time, so he might even be looking for a sort of a closer spot towards the front. But I think the favourite's going to be hard to beat, whatever happens.
Yeah, could be a bit going on here then, Paul. What's been going on in the mornings?
Oh, well, the first one we'll look at is the judge. I think he's going well, and you can see here, nice, easy piece of work for him when he comes down. 800 metres for him, and he went a really nice race behind Don't Miss last start, and then he's down here in Class 4, brought some good form from New Zealand, the judge, so he's showing it here on the track. Hero Looks another one that's going well. He should get a nice 1-1 sit in this particular event, so he should get a nice run in transit, and you can see Douglas White's got handfuls of him as he comes down. Hero Look, he's in the market as well, and here's Money Winner. He's the one closest to us, just working with a partner horse and Exponents. And his run last start I thought was pretty good, and he's backed that up with some good track work during the week as well.
All right, OK, $13 about Money Winner at the moment. We're going to start off with Contribution, so maybe one of these horses that can be involved in the early battle for the lead, and this was his actual win. We're going back to the start of the year.
Yeah, we are. We're going back when, of course, Joe Moreira was aboard. Alvin Ong rode the horse last start. I have to admit it concerned me a little bit because we know he is a difficult ride. Contribution. He can take control of his rider. But I thought Alvin actually rode him well last start, so if he leads, he'll run well. If he just sits in and he doesn't over-race too much, I think he'll run well. I've got him in the tips. I'll tip something to beat him.
He's a bit unreliable for me, so I've left him out. But,
All right, tricky ride, but like you say, Alvin did a good job last time out. This is the win from Ha Ha Heart we were talking about before. It just... a lot of class about it. 3 1/4 lengths was the margin, but Charity Wings gets a £9 pull.
He does. He's up £9, Ha Ha Heart, for this win. So he's up to 132. He's got barrier 1, so he'll get a good run on the inside. I've got 1 to beat him, but I think he'll run well again.
Further the race went, the more impressive he looked. Ha Ha Heart. I think he'll get 1,800 and 2,000 with time, but from barrier number 1, he's impossible to tip against off that, I would have thought.
Yeah, he was odds on when the markets first opened. Price has gone out a little bit here. Here's another charity horse, Win for Charity, with Money Winner, Never Better and Mega Treasure chasing him home. Yeah,
he's actually been a bit of a surprise win for Charity. He beat, of course, a very good horse earlier on in the season that contested the Classic Mile and the Classic Cup in More Than Lucky, and then was able to win here over Money Winner. He's a front-running type. He may get a little bit of pressure in the early stages, which was the concerning factor for me. Never Better's a good, honest horse. He always gets back and closes off, but he doesn't win out of turn. Yeah,
I've got both Money Winner and Win for Charity in. I've got Money Winner just slightly ahead of him because I think with the pull and weights there, I think he can go... it was just a bob of the head, wasn't it, really?
All right, yeah, and Ha Ha Heart was in that race as well. Didn't get any luck in behind. So, tips-wise, Paul, 1 to beat Ha Ha Heart?
Yeah, which is the judge for me. He's only had the 1 start in Class 4, won a really good race when he ran 2nd behind Don't Miss, who was in great form at that time. He's going to get a really nice... I think he'll get a nice run back in midfield. They will go a little bit of a pace in here, and I think he can beat the favourite. And I'd rather take 9.30 and 3.70 over $2.60 a win of Ha Ha Heart. So I've got him to beat Ha Ha Heart. Money Winner and Win for Charity coming out of that other race, which is not a bad form race. I think they both can run again, but 1, 2, 12 and 6. Like the 1 each way. I think he's a really good price.
Yeah, I've got the 1 and the 2 in my selections. I'm going with Ha Ha Hard. I thought that was a very powerful win last start, and he's still a lightly raced 4-year-old with lots of progress in him, so he might even get better than what he did last outing and be hard to beat again. Contribution, Hero Look should get a lovely run in the race when you look at the map. And the Judge, from 10, he'll give away a bit of a start, but I think, you know, maybe from the 10, he might have a bit more acceleration when he sprints for home. So 5, 2, 4, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5, QP.
Yeah, Heart for me as well, but a bit of a shout out for Charity Wings. Give them an each way chance there. All right, that was race number 5, the Rotary Centenary Challenge Cup. We move forward, though, to the 6th with an interesting first starter as well.